Hi, this is your Houston chiropractor, Dr. Gregory Johnson, and this is
your future Houston chiropractor, Tristan Wynn.
And we have been seeing patients all week this week. This is we're finishing up for the day. It's our Friday. It's actually Wednesday afternoon. Tristan, I'm going to do just a BioPhysics adjustment on him today because he's been bent over treating patients like I do all the time.
Yes,
He figured out, yeah, no wonder you need an adjustment all the time.
It's hard work in here.
It is hard work.
Just every joint, every single time on every patient.
Yeah.
So putting me to work, which I love. So
Yeah.
that's why I got into this profession.
Yep. So let's go ahead and lay on your tummy.
Still on.
If you ever wondered what biophysics means, it's just the physics of biology. Dr. Dan Murphy and Dr. Don Harrison coined that term. Yeah, tightened up there, huh?
Mm-hmm.
So this is a drop adjustment using biophysics technique, Johnson Biophysics. Now, I guess probably for cock the piece. Who turned the table off?
Renee.
Yeah, get over Renee. Okay. That's his right sacroiliac joint, his right sacrum, center sacrum, left sacrum, left SI joint. And then I'm gonna come straight into P to A, which means posterior to anterior. Drop on the lumbar vertebrae, L5 through L1. It's all P to A. It's a little IDS drive as you move up into the lumbar spine. Yep. Yeah.
Noisy all the way up.
Yep. The real crack addicts are patients. They love Tristan. That tighten up less?
Yes, sir.
Good deal. So the reason that we want to go Z-axis and P to A on the Z-axis is because these lumbar vertebrae, most of the vertebrae actually, go backwards. That's called retrolistesis. They move backwards. And back in the back parts where the intervertebral foramen is, and that's where the nerves exit from the spinal cord. So it's important to move these back into a better juxtaposition with the adjacent vertebrae so that you can get a normal joint range of motion in the motor unit, which is a vertebra above and a vertebra below. And then also that enhances the neurology from the spine to the brain and then from the brain back all the way down to the body. So that's what we're doing with every adjustment, is improving the communication between the brain and the body. And that's really the whole premise of chiropractic care.
Ooh, that last one's what I really needed.
Yep. Same thing with the P to A adjustments on the cervical spine. We're going to P to A and a little IDS drive because the facets are kind of at a 45 in the mid-cervical spine. So we want to push those that are retrolistesis, causing neurological impingement, back forward as well. And I'm not talking about a vertebra being out of place, pinching on the actual nerve. I'm talking about neurophysiological changes that occur between the brain and the body. Yep.
There's gonna be a quiz on all this later.
Yeah. When Tristan first got up to Palmer, he kept watching our videos and he kept hearing me talk about all these neurophysiological phenomena that go on with the adjustment, and he looked everything up and was testing me.
Yep. I even came back with some questions for you.
Yep.
Just to review you, and you got them all right.
Yep. Imagine that. Subluxation has kind of been poo-pooed in the chiropractic profession over the past few years because it's that bone out of place crushing a nerve. That's not what's happening. is altered biomechanical function in the spine that changes the neurophysiology from the brain-body connection. And that's really what the vertebral subluxation is.
Yes, sir.
And that's what we do as chiropractors, is detect and then correct those subluxations so that the nervous system can function the way it's supposed to.
Yes, sir.
Get
We
those shoot
slay them all day long in here.
Yep,
Subluxation slayers.
that's right. Yes, sir. You looking
Yes,
good.
sir. Ready to go play another game for St. Houston?
Yeah, there you go.
I might get pushed.
No, don't do that.
I, was, I might get pushed around a little more. I left about 70 pounds in Iowa.
And this is how I finish off every single patient's adjustment. Put them in a mirror image of their current biomechanical configuration, which is evidenced by their posture. That sends afferent information up into the cerebellum and prefrontal cortex, motor cortex. The brain then recognizes that and then fires efferent messages down the spinal cord out to the body, helping the brain readapt to this new alignment and configuration.
Yes, sir.
So that's really what these adjustments are doing. It is correcting the vertebral subluxations as far as that particular time frame. Now there is no magic super glue. So these chiropractors who are telling you need to see them 3 times a week for months on end to correct your spine, I've been doing this 41 years. There is no such thing as a permanent fixture correction of the spine. Because we're going through life in gravity every day, sleeping wrong, sitting wrong, standing wrong. And our bodies, again, are adapting. Our brain is adapting to what our bodies are doing every day. So if you're sleeping wrong a third of your life, you're going to go back out of place biomechanically, which is going to affect the neurophysiology as well.
And that's the reason why we harp on everything that we do in here. There's a reason.
Homework.
There's a reason for everything that we talk about with patients, and there's a reason why we talk about sleeping correctly all the time. Like you just said, you're sleeping a third of your life. And if you're sleeping in a position that's bad for your biomechanics, your spinal biomechanics, that's going to affect you when you wake up in the morning.
And your brain's going to remember that. That's negative neuroplasticity.
Yep.
So the body can and the brain can go through positive neuroplasticity, which is what it does when we adjust someone, or it can go negative neuroplasticity, which is you living in gravity, doing the wrong things, and your brain and body are adapting to that.
Yep. I got a 10-minute walk to go take now. So
Yeah.
I just got adjusted. So.
Well, Tristan, share with our YouTube audience about the kinds of things that you've seen in this office as far as life-changing events for people that are coming in here.
I think this is what, week 3, week 4 now?
Yeah, 4.
I've already seen patients come in wheelchairs, walkers, you name it. They walked in, basically crawled into this office, and every one of them leaves out of this office smiling, waiting to come back because they know they're going to feel good when they leave here.
Yeah.
But again, it's those patients that listen to what we talk about and do the things that we do that are going to get better quicker and stay better longer.
And you saw several families this last week here,
Absolutely.
including today,
Yes, sir.
that bringing their children in to get checked and adjusted.
Yes, sir.
Because the family, the father and the mother, or brother or sister, whoever is referring them, is changed their lives.
Yes, sir.
And they won't go see any other chiropractor. They
That's why
always
I'm
come
back
back here. Yeah.
This man changed my life, and that's why I have the passion I do for this profession and for this technique specifically. So.
Yeah. Well, you're lined up, ready to go for the weekend.
Yes, sir. Looking forward to it. Got to go do my 10-minute walk now.
Yep. I've already got my adjustment for the day, so I'm going to let y'all go. This is your Houston chiropractor, Dr. Gregory Johnson, coming to you from Advanced Chiropractic Relief in Houston, Texas with
Your future Houston chiropractor, Tristan Went.
We'll see y'all soon.